Are we really recording?
We're recording. We're at 3 seconds.
2 seconds.
5, 6, go.
Hi,
Hi,
FlossTube.
FlossTube.
I'm Jenny,
I'm Nancy.
and together we're the Bougie Stitchers.
Oh, pretty good.
Oh, pretty good.
That's kind of like a half-ass high five too, but it's all right.
Apparently a half, but beginning too. There we are.
All
So
right.
it's been a day already. We had a huge snowstorm up in Sheridan, but we did make it down here this time, not like Thanksgiving. And here we are. We have no kids. We have no dogs. Well, we have Mater running around, but
He might run into something. He's having a hard day today.
we are a channel about cross stitch. For those of you that have been following us for a while, we really appreciate it.
We both have a lot of rings.
We do have a lot of rings today. I'll park these things up here until I need them. And we are sisters who took up cross stitching, what, 3 years ago? It's been 3 years. And so we thought we'd share our journey on this hobby of ours. So, but if you've just stumbled across our channel, we do appreciate it. We love it if you would like and subscribe and taking the time to spend with us. So we've got a lot to talk about today. It's because we haven't seen each other in a while. But we always start our channel out with a moment of gratitude. So what do you got, sister?
I am thankful for the ball last weekend, the Jiggle Ball. I had so much fun. I actually went upstairs to get my list and I didn't. I got you water instead. Anyways, I speed dated. I got into a couple of rooms. I got into the northwest stitching room and I didn't talk. And there were so many like stars in there. It's like, oh, I can't talk. And then I got into the ugly sweater room. I just had a ball.
Well, that's what the ball's all about.
Yes. So I would highly suggest that you spend the $10 next year.
Yeah, I had a ticket to the ball and I popped in a couple times and I bought a bunch of Teresa Kogut patterns and hands-on design. But I didn't spend much time in the rooms because it was my husband's Christmas party. And so I had a great stitchy day on Thursday and an amazing stitchy day with another friend on Friday. And then I had spent time with Steve on Saturday and then we traveled on Sunday. And whenever you fly in and out of here, like you better pack a lunch. Like you're on the first flight out in the morning, like 5 a.m. and you're on the last flight home at night, 9 o'clock. So anyways, we had a long day and I didn't want to be in the stitching rooms in the O'Hare airport. So I did not do much, but I'm hoping next year they're kind of divorced. Like maybe I think we're doing ours. There's a week. I don't know. I think it might work out. Maybe it's because Jingle Ball's a week later and Steve's. Anyways, I think it'll work out next year. I can be there dedicated in my jammies all ball weekend.
I just had a ball. I talked to famous people. I talked to, it was, I would highly recommend it.
Highly recommend it.
And I speed dated with Zan.
Oh, you got to see
Yeah.
Zan? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You got to use, you were also with Stephanie too. Lindy Stitches, right?
Yep.
Look at her with all
And
the big.
Holly Jones.
Mrs. Jones, yep, she's been our BFF.
I talked to her and I couldn't even tell her who I was. I'm like, oh. She's like, she's such a dork. But,
Well, I think my moment of gratitude are to the people who work the travel places. Like it broke our hearts, but this is what made me think, man, I'm so glad that those people are here. So they put up with a lot of stuff, a lot of grumpy people, trying to get the planes out on time. They have schedules, and we saw all that because we were sitting there because we had layovers. This one plane was loading, and we were sitting there, and this tiny, very elderly lady walked up to get on the flight, and this flight was going somewhere north, like somewhere in the northern region, and she was trying to get to Fort Lauderdale. The Fort Lauderdale flight had left an hour before.
oh no.
And she was at the right gate, but she was like way behind, and she did not know that. And she's like, but I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. What do I do now? And this man, in the middle of trying to load a plane, had the kindness in his heart to call an associate over, get her help, and still board the plane. And make her feel like she was important enough to, and so that just it was just nice. A moment of kindness takes no time, takes no money. It does take time. It does not take money. And he provided that to this lady. And I hope that someday, if I'm ever that little old lady, someone will do that for me. Because Lord knows, in the airport, I could end up in Timbuktu.
But that's really easy to do that, for example, because when I was going back to Arkansas or DC with you, the boys were ahead of me, And so I thought I got in line and they were loading 2 great big planes. I was literally in the line to go to the other one. And yeah, so I mean, that's easily done.
It is. I just, you know, when she was where she thought she needed to be and ended up not being, you know, on the right plane. So I just, that moment of gratitude for me was, I was just really, because I just wanted to sit her down and get her a cup of tea, like help her. Like I was like, I'll help her, but of course I don't know what I'd be doing. I'm not a United person. So the people who are out there getting us safely from point A to point B, thank you very much. All right, do you have an FFO?
I do not have an FFO.
Well, we do have FFOs, but we've sent them.
Yes.
So I took the time, and I'm pretty sure this video is not going to post before we do our giveaways tomorrow. So tomorrow we've got a Zoom with a bunch of our stitchy friends. So I have been secretly working on this stitch. It's one of my secret stitches. And
You're confusing me. Are you going to show it?
no, I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna show what I did.
Oh, I guess I could show mine that
Yeah.
way, but mine are upstairs.
Oh, well then you can't. So I stitched a blackbird.
Oh, that's very nice.
So this is early Christmas morning. I did not do the whole drum. All I did was the top part. And I did not put the, I don't think I put the date on there. I have to look at the picture. The picture's on the camera, my phone right now, so you're not gonna get to see that. But I did a little color swaps. And so I've just picked a piece.
Oh, swapsies.
Well, yeah, I just picked a piece.
They're really pretty colors. You gotta
Yeah.
do this, Jenny. You gotta twist it
Okay, twist it.
so they can all see it.
There you go.
Yeah.
They were similar to what the called for was, but it's not the called for. So I think I am going to keep it though, and I think I might stitch it one more time in the future and make the drum. But that's where I was. I've been secretly hanging on to that piece, and I finally had the guts. But actually, I stitched 2 pieces because I was really worried the first piece wasn't, this one wasn't going to turn out. So I stitched 2, and one's in the reserve. So
There you go. Good idea.
all right, that was my only FFO. I got all my Christmas ones out to FFO. I have not taken a day to do it though.
I have one FFO that went out, and I have 2 fully finished. I have 3 fully finished, but I can't show you 2 of them yet.
Fully finished or just finished?
No, just finished. Did I say fully finished?
You
just
did.
finished. Just finished.
All right, well.
But you have 3 full finishes.
I do.
Digital, so
I'm going to show them even though, because I know these people aren't going to know who they are. And they don't know who, like I don't think they watch. So, one of them is by Emily Call. It is a PDF pattern, and I don't think I printed off the cover sheet. Sometimes I do them front and back. But I got a PDF. Nope, I got a PDF from her Etsy site. Emily Call. She's got some really cute stuff out there. But here she is.
that's really cute. That's 32 count?
I think it's 28. Is it maybe 28, 32? But I just I did some changing. I mean, again, it's very similar to what she called for. Some of it is the called for, and then some of it I just did a little, but it's Emily Call, and it's the sweetest snowman. And so that is my, I don't have it FFO'd, but it is FO'd, and it's going to get FFO'd on Monday, and then it's going to get shipped. Because I want my swaps out before Christmas. Oh, do you have one?
Just 1.
Okay, so I'll do one more, and then how many do I got?
3.
How many do I have? Oh, I do have 3. I forgot about that third one. That was the backup gift. My second one is a swap, and it's a snowman. Ready for snow.
Oh, but you forgot to show the pattern.
Oh, yes. Well, you know, it's a good old standard Lizzie Kate. You see, I did some changes here because I tried to customize it for,
Can I help you?
yeah, maybe you should.
Here, I have this little tiny board right here.
Perfect. We'll use the board. So you'll see I just did some color changes.
Does this person like pink?
Yes, the person likes these kind of colors.
Very nice.
So I said, you know what? I can accommodate. I just went to my stash. I actually used, for the first time, let me lie to you. I did, but I already took it out. I used a fiber.
A Fiberlicious?
Yes. I thought I took it out because I used it for something else already. Well, there I am, half telling the story. Anyways, it was really cool. It was this variegated one, which, it was in this one that has the variegated one.
She's having a squirrel.
Woo! Told you we got a lot to talk about. Lots happened in my life. Here we go. I used these two colors. Forbidden fiber. I didn't even have the right. I didn't even have the right. But those are the two colors that I very generously was given these in a swap, and I've been dying to use them. And I said I made a point to use them. So they're fun to stitch with. Had my stories all wrong there, but there we are. All right, what do you got, sister?
So I got one of my 24s by 24s done last weekend.
Way to go, Nance.
Well, I know that way I could have room to switch out if I want to. It is Teresa Kogut. It's one of her verses.
And that's not from her Patreon?
No, well, I don't know. So a few years ago, it was just out there. And I only got 3 of them because I kind of forgot about the other ones. So I only got 3 of them. So this is actually the second one in this series. Can they see it? I think they can. Okay. Yep, that's what.
I'm just letting you struggle. I
noticed that. It's all right. So I got that done. So now I can switch one of my 24s by 24s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, is this the one where you started going 1 over 1? Which is the one you started going 1 over 1 and then you had to...
Nope, this is a...
that was a year ago.
Yeah.
That was one of the exchanges from last year.
That was my one we did for StitchCon.
Oh, that's right. Are you ready for whips?
Don't you have one more? You have 3.
Oh, I sure do. Good gravy.
Because I can read.
I wrote it all down, too. You'd think
all of Jenny's.
Well, I sent her the list.
One-sided. But how do I write it down for you?
You have to just give it to me when we get here. So, this one, I think I got at a freebie table. It's Erica Michaels, Petites. And in all fairness, they gave me a piece of gauze to stitch on. Can you see it right there? That's how small it's supposed to be. And I went, I'm not ready for 40 count. So I did not do 40 count. I just took a scrap out of my... I have a board. Okay, well, you can use the board. I just took a scrap out of my stash and picked similar colors, not even the given colors. And I stitched it up.
Very cute.
I don't know how I'm going to finish it yet, but that's what I did. It was a backup to a backup. It was a backup to the primary in case I needed it. So I'm in no hurry to FFO it because I didn't need it. But it is done.
But you're done for next year then.
Yeah, or if I get it done, maybe I'll put it out in the house.
There you go.
All decorated. All I have is, I've got a ton. Oh, I didn't even bring them. I've got a ton of cross stitches that I've done for Christmas. Not one of them already. They're all just stitched.
But didn't you say you have Monday to do it?
I was going to work a little bit on it on Monday. I also have a quilt that I have to get done before the 20th, and I'm not quite got that one done yet either. But it's sandwiched. Well, it will be sandwiched on Monday. It's ready to be sandwiched on Monday, so that's where I'm at. All right, now are we ready for our whips?
Yes.
All right, my first whip is a Sal that we are doing with Stacy from Thread Thy Needle Stitchery.
Mine's up there because Jenny didn't give me the pattern, so I can't start it.
That pattern was in my car on my way up here on Thanksgiving. P.S. I didn't make it here. But, where is it? I will give it to you right now, and then we'll just get that little bit of haul out of the way. That's not it. Aha. Here is your pattern.
So this is what my star looks like. Thank you, Jenny.
Well, all right. So just in case...
Let me show you the pattern.
Just in case you need the pattern, we have it. And I pulled from Stash all my things. My red, I didn't have 22. I did actually think about buying 22 like 5 times, and I even went to Joann's when I was back east, and I did not buy it. But it is just the cutest little stitch.
I think his belly's the best part.
And there's already somebody finished it. So what we're calling the Sal is hang on. Again, my glasses are on my head. CGS Christmas Parade Sal. And Stacy is great about posting where she is. Maybe
I'll post today where I am.
Perfect.
At the very beginning.
She has the entire top row done, and she's got Santa, I think, almost done. And a lady named Michelle is already done. Like, she's already got the thing
Good job, Michelle.
stitched. It's fun. It is a fun little stitch. He goes pretty quick. And like I said, I just had fun stitching them. So,
And what is the material you used?
it is a Bestitch Me. I think it's called Gray Magic.
Very cute.
So, but like I said, I just put to my stash and that was what was available. Because I'm like, I'm going to really
Put your pattern back in there so we don't...
Oh, yeah.
Because if you were to leave it here, I could maybe catch up. Probably not. But
No, because I got a working copy. I downloaded Markup RX and I'm learning it. Though I do not have that one in there. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Lord knows. I don't know. Well, here's our fingers.
Nice.
I need a new finger. If anyone sees these, this is what my finger's supposed to look like. This is what my finger looks like.
Sorry, guys, if you have...
Oh, I haven't been taking them out of the thing.
Well, I can't... Because I have to show the picture. Because I would show the pattern.
Oh, I see what you have to do.
This is what I've been working on. This is the one that's going to stay up in my house all year round when I don't have a turkey, a gobble couple together.
Well, but you mean seasonal?
Yeah.
So this is your non-seasonal gobble couple?
Yes.
Yeah, I leave mine up all year long too.
So,
It's down in Steve's bar.
and this is what I stitched on. This is her
I just love when you're done. We should show them side by side, and just how different they end up.
oh
looking.
yeah, they're going to be way different. Because I am using...
So this is an RATM. She's got all the gobble couples, and we're doing them all.
I am using M&M Studios, this color for mine. Because this is my favorite color, orange.
Someone asked about that, and I'm sorry if I told you wrong. I thought we were talking her fabric that she was stitching on, the Lord's Prayer. If I've got it wrong, I'm sorry. And so I gave you the fabric she was using, and then the silks were almond M&M on that one. All right, here's something. So my friend Leslie, I spent the day Friday with her, and it was amazing. We found this place in Beaver Creek called Beaver Creek Arts and Crafts, and I will show you the haul
What
from
state
there.
are we at? Beaver Creek?
We're in Ohio.
Okay, thank you.
Right outside of Dayton. Right by the Air Force Base. And this lady, I don't think has updated a thing in her store since the early 90s. And we went to town. We went through every pattern. Like, it was amazing. Her DMCs aren't quite up to date. She has no fancy floss. But her pattern collection is so fun. And I bought Mill Hill kits like they were going out of style. I've never done a Mill Hill kit in my life. I bought one, and we're going to do one from our Crazy Women table. We all bought them, and we're going to do them. But I've not started one. Well, I started one. I'm like, I'm going to practice. Here's what I learned. This pattern is cute as ever. It's called Buttons and Beads. And it's peppermint cocoa cookies. I thought, oh, it's just a little quick little stitch. I'll get working on it. It'll be so fun. Well, here I am. Here's where I'm at.
Well, you're doing well. For
I hate's a strong word for me. This thing. I hate this. I do not like it. Do not.
Can I feel it?
10 out of 10. Do not recommend stitching on that.
Oh yeah, remember that stuff like the canvas stuff that you used like when you were a kid, like for your tissue holders?
Yes.
That's kind of what
It's like hard plastic. I think it's called perforated paper. For those of you that stitch on perforated paper, you are saints. I don't know what it is. Not a fan. I didn't even start it right. I didn't read the one. I didn't even read the instructions. I just jumped in and started because it looked easy enough. Well, you're supposed
Hopefully
to.
you don't start in the middle.
Well, you are supposed to start in the middle because you're supposed to make an X on the back and then start in the middle. So you have room on the outside. Well, clearly I do not have room on the outside because it is right there. In fact, one of my beads would have to go like in this row, like right here. So I said, you know what? Stop struggling. It's all DMC. Leslie and I, and when you get the kits, all the thread is on one big glump and you have to sort it. And it was fun sorting it. We had a great time. We sorted them on Friday night. And she made this amazing bag.
She is she's the lady that made our bags for us.
Yes. So when I got home, I decided to solve all my issues. And I'm restarting.
Good job, Jenny.
And that's where I am. But this
Way
is
to
like...
keep the bulls by the horn.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is like
way to
18
go.
count red.
Roar.
But that's where I'm at. We'll see if this just doesn't go into the we'll do it next year pile. We'll put it in our next year's seasonal stitch. Anyways, it's a Mill Hill kit. It's called Peppermint Kisses or something like that. They are fun to stitch. I just don't like stitching up her freighted paper. Oh, Nancy, the stitching on this is fabulous.
Not quite sure where she's getting at that.
Because last time she said, yeah, my stitches are nice, aren't they, Jen?
This is the one I did with Garden Goose.
Teresa?
Yeah, our goose. She's done. But it's backwards. It's upside down.
Oh, that's because you stitched it upside down.
Because I stitched the ghost upside down.
Oh, yeah, the pots make sense now.
Yeah, because see now, look, this is how I stitched it. This is how I'm supposed to stitch it. But
I don't understand because, oh, I see. Yep.
Do you see how the ghosts?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're going to be going the same way.
I'm just going to do this ghost down up here.
Well, you're brilliant.
Yeah. But
you got them all kitted up.
No, well, yes and no. They're all in here. Colleen and I are going to do this one next.
Colleen Rebel Stitcher.
Yes. I'm sure she'll have it done before I even started it, you know, that kind of thing. That's just how it works.
Maybe
but I'll get there. No, she will.
Okay.
Should we show that together?
Yeah, let's show this one together.
Well, yours is much more further off than on mine is.
Well, I brought that fabric if you wanted to switch it out. No, you're going to go with that one?
Yeah, because I've already started. Because what day were we supposed to start this on, Jenny?
Thanksgiving, Nancy. But we were together on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Something about the weather really sucked.
Yeah. We live 90 miles apart. You know, I just want to say, guys, thank you for your comments about our Zoom. Yeah, we're trying. Like, we are not, neither one of us are technically savvy, and neither one of us are great at it.
We did it correctly.
Yeah, but it still doesn't record both of us at the same time. I don't know that it can.
It's got to, because other people do it.
I don't know. They might not use Zoom.
His gift by our friend Annie.
The Proper Stitcher.
Yep. Somebody is way further off than I am.
But
Yours is dark, so I think you're okay.
We did it different. So I'm doing mine on 18 count Aida. I think it's
in real life you can see that gold. You couldn't.
Yeah,
really
it doesn't show
you
up very well.
You
can see it, but I just wanted it faint. I wanted it to look kind of antique-y, like an old world. I switched the border around too. The border is actually supposed to be stitched in blue with this brown in the center, and I just wanted because I wanted the blue really subtle, so it's on the inside. That's how I wanted it.
Jimmy's much further off than I am, but I did mine on 42 or 32 count.
32 count.
Nope, 28 count Lugana by from
Forbidden.
Fortnite fabric.
Fortnite
what I went with, and I just have the star and the white part done. I don't know if you can see that on there. You can see it in real life.
What white part? Oh, yeah, you sure got that little 5 stitches in there.
I'm taking every credit I can get.
So.
It's like the bonus question on a test that you failed. I got the bonus question right.
That's awesome, Nancy. I'm using one of my Como Stitches bags. Jess, I think Jess posted some of these too on her Friday night or Friday live video to go into her Etsy shop. I don't know what's left out there, but this is one that she's got going. All right, what's next?
I didn't stitch on this one. I don't know why this one's here.
I stitched on this one. So remember, this is another Annie, the Proper Stitcher. It's a Zerath 1789. It's a sampler.
Mine's in my 24 by 24 somewhere. It's back there.
And I stitched it once in Halloween colors. And now I'm stitching it in Christmas colors.
Whose initials are you putting in Christmas?
I just did the
alphabet?
The alphabet. And I just did the vowels in, oh, it's okay. I just did the vowels in red and the rest in green. And then I'm trying to think about, when I finish it, should I antique it or should I just leave it? And so I'll think about it because I'll figure out what kind of frame I'm going to put it on. I did not antique my Halloween one and I liked it that way, but this one I might. So,
I would because it's pretty starch white.
It is, but like I said, I don't know. So, but Annie's got some great patterns out there. And I'm going to do it again in colors that I can leave out all year round. I just haven't.
And I talked to Annie at the ball too.
Very nice. See, all the people were at the ball.
Yeah, everybody was there.
But this one it's an easy stitch. I'm putting in 3 or 4 letters. In fact, I stitched my whole bottom row that I had finished in an evening. Steph and I had a stitchy evening on Thursday, and that's what I did.
Very nice, very nice.
All right, what you got?
Oh, no, I have 2 more.
You started this one already?
Yeah, because it was Sarah's birthday yesterday.
Oh, Sarah Memphis had a birthday yesterday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
And she has a sale, and she wants you to do it's like pretty lady style or something.
It's fancy.
Oh, yes, fancy lady. But
And
you don't
she said just to stitch anything that you think is fancy.
This sucker's pretty fancy, and I did it on 32 count.
Ooh. Is it the called for?
Yes.
Look at you with the called for. Where's your board?
I don't know.
Did I take it away?
I know. I think it's on my lap actually, and that's my huge start.
It's on your lap.
But I did show her that, like, hey, I started it. This will see. You'll see this again because hopefully I can touch it in my 24 and 24.
Hopefully, you're supposed to touch it in your 24 and 24. That's what 24 and 24 is about for us. What is this one? I think it's my last one. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, yeah. I am so excited.
It's just this one.
Yep.
No?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm so excited about this one. I'm having a hard time putting it down.
Pattern and I'll
so it is oh yeah, I can do it because
Oh, that's cute, Jenny.
I know, isn't it? So Kelly from That's So Kelly sent me during the what is it when we do the prompts on Instagram when we meet each other?
Oh, the
It's
Kia B and
Pam and stuff.
And Sarah Memphis does it.
Yep.
And yes.
I can't think of it for the life of me.
I'll find it real quick.
All right. It's where we introduce ourselves and we talk about sorry, I got our pop-up come up. Anyway, so Kelly reached out to me during that and said, hey, I want to send some things to different stitchers, and I saw your post and I thought I'd send you something. It's what is it?
It's prompt.
It's the prompts, but you're supposed to highlight something.
This is introduce yourself. This is stitching plans.
Hold, please.
It doesn't say it on there, Jenny.
Yeah, hang on. Well, I can't use my phone. Oh, where'd your Instagram go? Now I'm really showing that I don't know what I'm doing. All right, go back to those things. Did you not tag us?
Yeah, this is Bougie Stitchers.
No, down here you're supposed to add all those things. Common threaded stitcher, right there. Common threaded stitcher. Ooh, that took a lot. Anyway, so when Kelly reached out to me and she sent me this really cute pattern, I thought, let me go check it out. Look at this Santa. If he just doesn't melt your heart and make you feel all warm inside, I don't know that we could be friends.
It's pretty dang cute.
I just went to my stash and pulled the called for. So I went to my stash and I pulled this, which is a 32 count. And then I had all the called for. But in here, she gives a stitching tip. Now, this is something I didn't know. She says, stitch the fur on his cap around and around in a circle. So the thread I'm using is called antique lace.
Oh, so it looks like it's moving.
Yeah. And look at that. I just did random circles. So it looks like he's got a furry cap on. But it's really subtle. And the other thing is these 2 color reds are just a shade off. So you can still see the outline in his hat. I don't know. I just thought he's just precious. I love him. So I've been having a lot of fun stitching on him.
So I remember, what is it, the Lord of the Lands or something? Precious.
Yes, my precious. It is just precious. I can't. In fact, I really just want to stitch on this. So I'm having to stop and tell myself there's other Christmas stitches I need to get stitching on. All right, those are all my whips.
Okay, I have one more whip. And it's not a very big whip. And I'll show you this one. It is a freebie. It is by Erin Elizabeth. I talked to her on the ball too. She was in one of our...
Did you get this at the ball?
Well, this was her freebie. I'll show you what I got here. So this was what I was going to start with. But then I have no Thanksgiving. Like, I have no Thanksgiving cross stitch. So I thought, well, if I get this done, I'll show you what I'm going to do besides that. So there's a group of us starting to sell. And it was Cheryl's fault.
Cheryl the mule.
The mule. Everything's her fault.
It's called Give Thanks. It's a freebie. So can you log into her
Yeah, she's right on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
And this is my
Thanks, Erin.
huge start, but I did start, so I thought that was fair enough.
That is really cute. I don't think it should take you that long at all.
It shouldn't. But I need more time in the day. I should have married for my husband's money and not his looks.
Not his looks.
Yeah.
Her husband is a cutie.
But this is what I bought besides that, and I bought one more. That's what I was going to do. You can say, Nancy, you are crazy, and I am.
I bought a lot of haul.
No? Oh, it's right here. I thought I brought it down. This is what I was going to do with Cheryl, and I will do it with you too, Cheryl, dear. I will. Because it's all kitted up in here.
That's a lot of floss.
It is a lot of floss. This is a floss list. But hold on. When you see it, you'll understand.
Is this a Glenda? Oh.
No, this is Erin Elizabeth. And the colors truly make sense. How vibrant they are.
I want to see the pattern we'll do it when we get off the thing.
Yeah. But so, yep, we're all doing one of hers. So maybe
Oh, so you each picked a different one?
we all picked a different one. Like most of them, if it seemed like more her joy one, most of them picked that.
And you went with the alcohol.
I'm not a huge drinker.
I know, that's why.
But it just made me happy. It was like bright
good.
and it was, yeah.
All right, so
Yep, that was it. For
how
my
about plans? What do you got for plans?
I'm just gonna hopefully finish some more so I can make more room for my 24 and 24. New Year's we're gonna spend together.
Yep, we're gonna do 12 by 12, and we'll just pick. I think I'm just gonna do some whips. Just get 12 whips out and just spend a good hour on each one, so I can and maybe do some of my 24 and 24. Sometimes it's just nice to have a start, like just get it squared up and started. So I don't know. Well, I'm still thinking about that, but I've got a couple weeks to think about that. But I'm gonna start my block. My sister hooked me up and got me the floss I needed. Right?
Onyx, it's hanging up there.
I needed an onyx. I had everything else in the kit, but I didn't have an onyx. I don't know if I stole it for another project. I don't know. But I called her and I said, hey, can you hook a sister up? Can you run a crazy woman for me? And she said, oh, I've got it. So I don't know what to do with these glasses. I've got a headache, so I thought maybe wearing my glasses would help. And then we're going to do 12 by 12. We will not be back. So we're not going to film Christmas weekend because we're going to spend it with our family. But then we will be back on the 31st. We'll film, and I'll either upload on the 31st or the 1st, depending on how we go about that. We'll figure it out. But we'll be back that weekend. All right.
Do you have to work on the 2nd?
Is that Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm.
You don't? No.
Mm-mm.
School's not in. You don't need the bus driver. School's not in. She's got her own little route and everything already. Man, Campbell County sucked her up and threw her out there.
It was a blessing, and it's a wonderful blessing.
I'm glad. Yeah. All right, so let's do our BFF before we get into the haul. Because if you're with us this far, I have to tell you, you better go potty and get a drink.
Oh, didn't you tell me one time, Jenny? You should have said that at the very beginning, Nancy. Did she not? I think she did.
I think I did, but I didn't think. But then I looked at my haul list, and I had to move our BFF to this side of the paper because my haul list was so long.
Let me show you this. This was our regular, and this is Jenny's haul.
I mean,
I didn't say Nancy's haul. I said Jenny's haul.
It's been like 4 weeks, and I've been places, so I needed to.
Oh, but you can take out that one because you finally gave me the pattern.
Okay, well, that's one little pattern. Anyways, I've been doing lots of shopping, but let's do our BFF. If you have not popped over and watched SEW Tattered, you are missing out. I do not know. I was sitting there one morning stitching, and she popped up on my feed, and I was like, well, let me check her out. Next thing I know, I'm in our stitching group with Nancy and Julie and Becky and Emma and Amy and me. I had to think of all 6 of us. And I'm like, we have to do wool applique. I need another hobby. Like I need a 3rd hole in my head. How many holes do I have? It doesn't matter. I do not need a hole in my head. But I was like, oh, we got to do wool applique. Oh, we have to. Let's check out this. And I'm down a rabbit hole on Etsy and a couple other sites, looking up, we'll applique patterns and anyways, she's an enabler, but she's so down to earth about it. I think it was maybe her last one. She was
number
talking,
9.
maybe. I don't remember number, but she's talking about decorating.
Yep, it was number 9.
And how she pulled everything out. And it's just, it becomes overwhelming. And I think us as women, like, we want to do that. I look forward to decorating every year. And while I'm doing it, I am just like, my body aches, my mind's overloaded, the mess kills me. Now I have to... Hi, FlossTube, we're back. We were talking about our BFF and then my phone froze. And I was in like...
You know when it froze?
Yeah, about that time I made some stupid face about having to do all the work.
Okay, I didn't even catch that. I'm just sitting there like...
So, anyways, Katie was saying, hey, we do it for us. Like, we want to... No one asks us. We want to do it. We take it on ourselves. Why do we do that to ourselves? One, it makes us happy. But I did tell my husband, he's like, how can I make it easier? And he was being sincere. And I said, I want a house cleaner.
Do you get a house cleaner?
I might.
Steve, did you get a house cleaner?
No, I haven't got one yet.
Oh.
Not yet. But I might get one. Because I told my husband, I'll clean my own house. Now that the kids are gone. When I gave birth to Dan, 2 weeks later, Steve had cleaners in the house, and we've always had one. They come every 2 weeks. Then I just have to do the tidy up. But when we moved to Wyoming, and I'm no longer working, I was like, I can do it myself.
But you are working now.
I am working. I am working full time right now.
Does Steve need a new pair of scissors I can get him so he can cut the strings and like get...
Open up his wallet a little bit? I don't know. I don't know. We haven't got that far. We're talking about it. It's a decision. I haven't agreed totally yet, but I'm thinking about it. But that was that day. Katie inspired me to talk about this. And there I was. And I was like, I need a house cleaner. He's like, oh, okay. But you didn't want one. I'm like, I don't want it. I want a house cleaner. So he was like, okay, we'll talk about it. So we're looking. We're talking about it. So all this to say, if you haven't popped over and you haven't given Katie a look, please go over to So Tattered. And we'll have her information in the description box below. So we appreciate it if you pop over and give her a...
And she's a beautiful quilter too.
Oh, yeah. Her quilts are amazing. I'm a newbie quilter. She is talented. All right. Haul. Woo!
Okay, I'm really going to sit back. Jenny truly does have... I have a little bit of haul.
You like my new shirt? It's not new, but I only wear it a couple times a year. I mean, who doesn't need Grinch plastered all over your chest, right? She does it to me every Friday. Friday morning, I'm sitting in my quilt room, and I'm doing some things, and my Instagram tells me that Como Stitch is alive, and I pop over, and there's Jess. And she's got the cracker of nuts. And I love them. I love them. And man, I put a reminder. We were somewhere, Steve and I were somewhere, and I was frantically trying to buy this because she only had a couple. And I got one. It's like I won the lottery. Her stitching is beautiful. Her bags are great. Love the colors. It's just a green on the inside. But anyways, love, love, love them. Thank you, Jess, from Como Stitches. Perfect.
I'm surprised you don't have that filled yet.
Well, I tried to wait until I show it before I fill it.
You can fill it and then show it full.
Oh, this is something that Annie, the Proper Stitcher, sent us. And I will share it with you later. But look at that card.
It's cute.
I love it. I'm going to frame them and put them up in my room. So I'll leave that separated.
Did you notice the us? And I'm going to frame it and put it up in my room.
I'm going to frame the card.
Not that I wouldn't, but
I'm going to frame the card and put it up in my room.
Jenny would.
This is, I think you guys have all seen this. I'm a true fan. I think I want to stitch everything. And this is another one. I don't do punch needle. There's a gazillion punch needles.
We need to start.
I want to do.
Because when I was speed dating, there was this lady who got into it and she said it was really easy.
Well, yeah, it looks easy. I watched Deb from Country Stitchers show us how to punch needle.
Cute.
But it's got some.
Are you leaving that here so
yeah,
I can see?
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. Because I'm not gonna start anything.
Me neither.
Not right now. Then I was sitting there one day, minding my own business, and I'm on Ziggy's closet. When we first started, I know, like, I need these like I need a hole in the head. But there we are.
That's cute.
I bought a snowman and a ring. My sister makes these. Shouldn't have to buy them. I mean, I'm happy to buy the supplies, but there I am buying them. And then I bought a Santa Claus.
That one's cute too.
Doesn't that make you just happy? It says believe on the bottom.
And a needle minder and a ring bling.
Yeah. Again. Oh, I thought I had a needle minder in this one too. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Oh well. And then she's so sweet. She just sends extras. Puts little extras in there.
Very cute.
Yeah, so I'm just buying things like I'm...
Hey, talking about needle minders, you guys remember the great
Oh,
needle
my
minder?
nieces are in so much trouble.
Yeah. I found one today.
My husband found one today.
Yeah. So he's looking up at my light and I'm like, don't... I thought he was judging the bugs. I'm like, don't judge the bugs. He's found
like,
a needle minder.
Like, what is that?
One of my favorite needle minders.
And we're all looking, we're like, well,
we're all like...
And then we see it stuck at the top of the thing. Beep!
Yep.
So there we were. So I had those.
Cute.
Yep, like I said. And then, oh, we got some Happy Mail too. So I was on there. I showed you my 24 by 24. I got a pattern from Bobby, Pumpkin Creek Primitive. And I bought this. Does that just not make you happy?
It's a book.
It's a book.
It took me a minute to figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys see that book?
With flowers all over it.
Yeah, very cute.
So, got another needle minder. Again, didn't need them. Just gotta have them. Here, let me just get this out. This will go faster this way. I got my Bestitch Me, my monthly club.
That's cute.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna just leave this one at 28 count. But I kind of want linen, and I want 32 count linen. So I might send her an email. She's really good about switching your club when you're ready to switch. Part 5 is here, Julie. I hope you got yours. This is going to be, I think, my Sunday stitch. Every Sunday I'm just going to work on my part 5. And then, here we go. Again.
Who's this from?
This is Beaver Creek Arts and Crafts. It's a little house. It's a tiny house. Hasn't got a brand new thing in it since the 80s.
Maybe, this is the one you went to.
Maybe, yeah, I went with Leslie. So, well, okay, so I had 2 days. Before I do this, I had 2 days. And I did not know I needed this. So, we got there in Ohio. We had a great time. Steve and I flew in, no problems. Tuesday, I went to all the stores. I went to TJ Maxx. I went to At Home. I went to Home Goods. I went to all the things just to see all the Christmas stuff. And I didn't buy a whole lot, though we did have to send 2 boxes home.
Oh, so you just told me you had to send mail home.
But they weren't big boxes. And then, Wednesday I didn't feel really well. I think I have an ear infection. But, so I was going to cancel. Don't look at my stuff.
I want a short version, Danny.
I wanted to, but I woke up and I felt better. So Thursday, Shelly and I from Antique Needleworkers got together and we had the best day. Sometimes you just need your girlfriend just to listen to you. I mean, I have that with my sister, but this was different. I mean, we just walked and we antiqued and we antiqued and we talked and we talked and we talked. The lady, the restaurant at the Golden Lamb, which is a very famous restaurant in Ohio. This is where all the presidents stay. She kept checking on us. We went through tea, we went through coffee, we went through lunch. Like, it was just an amazing day. So I know most of you probably already watch Shelly from Antique Needleworkers, but if you haven't, pop over and see her. They've been our BFF before. But this is where I got on this Mill Hill kick. The next day I go with Leslie. So Leslie's our friend who works with my husband, and we have just hit it off immediately. And I'm buying Mill Hill kits here because I dropped one. Like, they're going out of style. I got this one because who doesn't need a poppy in their life? But see how the thread comes? You have to separate it. And I got this one because it's Santa, and who doesn't need Santa in your life? And then I got this one because it's Santa, but he's the Rocky Mountain Santa, and I needed him in my life. Then I get this guy.
Oh, Jenny.
I know. I'm not doing it on perforated paper, but I love him. And I'm really excited to try these beads because I got to get ready to do my Raven Queen, which is all beads, right?
But you do the beads last, right?
Well, yes, but Leslie didn't do her beads last. She just finished Lady Liberty, and it is so gorgeous. Because somebody loaned her the pattern. But I was like,
that is really cute.
I know. So we sat down. We went to this lady's room, and it was not very big. And she has bins and bins of patterns. So we took our shoes off, sat down on the floor, and this is what we did. I found this one. This is,
they got a light.
and hang on. It's For My Boys, Friends and Flowers.
It's really cute.
I got a Bent Creek. Now, this Bent Creek pattern is $5. And it was printed in, this is how old it is, hang on, 1999. Who doesn't need that in your life? And you see joy spelled out. I'll probably do my own color conversion. And then because my husband, this is his favorite, my husband's very nostalgic, it's an entire book.
Oh yeah, flip it over. You see the back too. You can do like the little finger puppets.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
So I thought maybe I'd just do this for my husband. I'd do the Rudolph and
Did you get Star Trek then?
No, no, because this is in the lineup. This is probably next year. Then
That is way cute.
I know the Thimble Elena. I've never heard of them, but $2.50. That's what she charged me for this. The Tales of Haunted Hollow Haunted House. Now there are buttons on here, but I'm pretty sure I can just go onto just another button company and find buttons that'll work. And then this one. This is a 1992 limited edition Buckley Moss.
It's a goose, you guys. They're haunting us. It's very cute though.
My husband loves these damn things. And so I got it to, I'm gonna make him a Christmas ornament for next year.
Nice.
But in the meantime, we're down there. We've got our shoes kicked off. We probably spent 2.5 hours combing through this lady's patterns. She comes in the room and she says, I'm gonna go downstairs and work on a glass class with my class downstairs. She said, if you need anything, well, you know what, if you just want anything, just go ahead and take it and leave. Now's the time to do it. And I was like, and then she's got a store copy, and that's what's in the bin. And then she goes upstairs and she pulls it out of her files. So you get a fresh copy. Like, this is a brand new book. The store copy looks like it's been, and if it's the store copy, she gives it to you at a discount and you leave with it. I mean, I don't know how she stays in business. Must be her glass class, but it was a haul and it was so fun. That's all I got for haul.
That's all. No, you have more?
Oh, I think I've talked about him a lot.
I have a small haul. Small.
Oh no, I've got one more.
Oh, see, I told you.
I got my hearts for Pam.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go through that on Thanksgiving.
Yes, I did not bring my floss though, because I put it. But this is how generous this is. These are all the patterns. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's for. Tons of patterns, and they all have to do with the heart. This one makes me happy.
I can't see it though.
Lindy Stitches. This one makes me
This
happy.
is probably old news now.
It probably is.
She's cute.
Fox and Rabbit. This one makes me happy. I'm gonna put it in my bathroom. Wild at Heart. This one makes me happy. Like, there's not one of these I didn't want to stitch. This one makes me happy. The Blue Flower. This one makes me happy. The Witchy Stitcher. This one makes me very happy. Where is... There's so many that make me happy, but this is the one I want to do.
I was hoping she was gonna give that one to me so I could do it.
I mean, I don't know. It just Rebel Stitcher heartfelt posies in an anatomically correct. And I told Colleen, like, I don't know what how they thought about it, if they were like patterns that they're not going to release or the stitchers are going to release them, I don't know, but I told Colleen, if you can release them, release them. And then if you're not a cross stitcher, they hooked you up with embroidery. So I mean, I'm not an embroiderer, so I thought maybe we'd eventually
That's
share.
pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
It's nothing that I would like to look at that.
I feel like you could quilt that. So anyways, there's lots of things to go through here. I thought we could maybe go through it later. You and me. And me and you. Anyways, it came in a nice things. It came in a nice box. It had lots of thread that came with it, but I have that thread with my Quaker, my holiday Quaker that I'm going to start. Yeah, I think you're right. All right. No,
so
now
my
I'm
haul's
done.
nothing like Jenny's haul.
It was 4 weeks worth.
I ordered from Colleen, the Rebel Stitcher. She was having a little clearance sale.
Oh, so you got some Mill Hill kits too.
I like them, but I'm kind of maybe shy away from them a little bit. There's that one.
Why? Because of what I said?
Yeah.
No, don't.
And then there's this little guy. This is the fall one. He's just really cute. And I got some thread too from her.
I think I'm going to ask her to join the, find the words, Nancy. The country, or the Cottage Garden Thread Club. It's quarterly.
My friend Becky made me this. I have not used it yet, Becky.
It goes on your Singer, right? Or your...
No, it's a scrubber.
Oh.
I love these things. Love them. Love them. I like them better than the SOS.
Because you guys are crocheting.
I believe that's knitted.
That's a knit? That looks like crochet.
1 stick, 2 stick, I don't know.
Becky, is this a 1 stick or a 2 stick? Text us.
Becky does both.
Oh, we'll look at Becky. Ooh.
Yeah, I thought this was cute. This is from 1 2 3 Stitch. I had to order some other things, so I ordered that. Another Mill Hill. I ordered this as well. Another flamingo.
What's that? What are you going to do that one on? Oh.
The one I should have already ordered, but I ordered it. That's why I ordered it, because the first place I found it. And I got the called for thread.
Yeah, I'm doing it on the called for. I think our friend Stephanie's going to do it on gray.
Okay. And then I have one more. Oh, right here.
Are you doing that for Beach, please?
I don't know. Are you doing this? Okay, I thought so. I found it. That's really cute. I'm like, I found it somewhere. I looked through my stash, couldn't find it. So no, I'm not doing this for Peach, please.
You can.
Oh, I've got some patterns. I like the crab on it.
Well, I just thought it would be a fun stitch to have.
That's all my haul.
Oh, we got some gifts. So our friend Angie, Tiny House Stitcher, sent us these. I just brought yours.
Oh. That's amazing, you guys.
I know, look at it. But you got to open it up.
Oh.
I cried.
Oh, I probably won't cry, but it doesn't mean I don't.
She doesn't show her feelings, but.
This is awesome. Thank you.
So this is it's a frame with a memory, and it's a memory I will always cherish. This was our table. So we had lots of people at our retreat, and that we met. Some of these ladies we never met. Some of them we honestly had only seen on like FlossTube, like Jody. We'd only seen Jody on. We've not, and we were a little chit chatty with her, but Laura from Brenda and the Cereal Starter, and Angie, the Tiny House Stitcher,
and Ruth, and Arkansas,
yeah,
and Mel,
yep,
and Nancy,
yep. And Nancy not being my sister Nancy, being the other Nancy, who's actually from Casper, Wyoming, but lives in Mississippi now. Anyways, we had the best table. We just pushed two tables together.
Yeah, I'll read later. But you guys, I've got to show this too.
Yeah, that bag is
amazing. You guys, the details are amazing.
So,
thank you.
Angie's also part of our quarterly exchange, homemade craft exchange, and this is the bag I got. So I was struggling in the airport because I had my stitching bag loaded for Bear, and I was afraid I was going to lose something. So I'm like, I just need something a little bigger, still carry-on size, but look at what she made me. It's perfect because it's got a shoulder strap.
Nice.
Which I did not have in the airport. I just had this. And so I was walking through the airport like this, and it was heavy. I had our iPads. I did not pack smart when I packed. I should have packed in a backpack, but I thought, oh, I'll just take my stitchy bag. It'll be fine. But this thing it's got a zipper, which is always important. Oh, I got it all tangled up. But look at the amount you can get in here. And she monogrammed it for me. She has a website. She does finishing. She does
Wonderful
project
finishings.
bags that are beautiful. All I'm offering is if you have not gone over to see her work or to see, she doesn't have a lot in her store right now, but she plans on it the first of the year. So if you want one of these, you should text her and let her know. Send an order. What you doing, buddy, huh? And she sent us a bunch of goodies. So Nancy and I will look through here when we're done. I don't want to share them because we'll be here forever. And last but not least, our friend Shelly from Antique Needleworkers sent us these.
Thank you. There's a whole bunch of goodies.
There's a whole bunch of goodies. And look it, we got Belle Soie.
Ooh, this is my first Belle Soie.
Yeah, mine too. But she does everything. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. It's her favorite thing to stitch on or stitch with, so. Isn't it so soft?
It is very soft. It's almost like the.
And if you want the green one, I'll happily switch you. I just handed you one. That's fine. Because I like both colors.
So it's classic color work is Belle Soie.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, thank you.
But I had to send them back because I was out of room and I didn't want anything to break. So, all right. Did we get through everything? Oh, no. We have all of our shares. We have a lot of shares. So, Patty and Angela, I have yours ready to go. I just did not get to the post office, so they will be in the mail on Monday when I mail my swaps. So we have that. I wanted you to know I did not forget you. They are there. We are going to go ahead and do these.
I'm going to put these down because I'm going to get them mixed up with my stuff.
That's fine. If you'll do this,
okay.
I'll get my iPad. Okay, buddy. If I bump you up, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He can't see.
I can't.
All right, so the first one we have. Now you'll see how technically challenged I am. Somewhere in here I have something that says, oh, photography. Where are my photos?
Photos?
My photos. Here they are. I have no idea what my husband's doing in that one. Oh no. Where are they? I know I said to save them to photos. Oh, come on. Hold, please. That's all right. I did write them down, so. I want all of them, not just some of them. Here they are. All right, so for helper, if you are Linda Meeks, and can I see it? Sorry, I can't. Linda Meeks, you will receive helper. Our information is below. Please email us at bougiestitchers@gmail.com. For Peace, it's Jennifer. I'm going to say your last name wrong. I'm sorry. Jennifer, if your name is Jennifer and your last name starts with a B, please look up. That is you. And for Winter, yep. It is Marine Malarkey.
And I've seen this made into a project bag, and it's really cool.
Ooh, somebody already got it done. That was the one I
Is that the right one?
Yep, it is. No.
I'll set this down, and I'll two-hand it.
Very good. So Maureen Malarkey, that is for you, for helper. Or for winter, excuse me. Maggie Watt is gift.
We're doing this as a sale if you'd like to join us.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Gift is going to Maggie. And Joanne, the eclectic stitcher, has a floss tube. She's also a follower of ours, and we've interacted here and there, but she is going to get the gingerbread set.
That needs these too.
So Joanne, I think her last name's Pacheco. Yep.
And I talked to her at the
Oh, you talked to her too?
Yeah, but not for very long, because I don't know, I had to go, maybe it was speed dating time, and I didn't miss speed dating once I figured it out. My first speed dating didn't turn out so good, but it all worked.
All right, so those are all of the patterns that Annie, the proper stitcher, so generously gave us.
Thank you, Annie.
And we want to share them with you. All right, and now for next time share.
How about you lay down?
Now remember,
Are you going to take him?
we're not going. No, he's fine. We're not coming back next weekend. Well, what did I do with them? Oh, they're in this bag. Good gravy. We're going to give them away at the end of the month. So some of these are Christmas, but you'll have them for next year, or you can start stitching. Some of you
Pre-planning.
Some of you stitch Christmas all year long. So all the words here that I wrote down. So for peppermint, your keyword is peppermint.
Probably that one.
Probably this one.
Looks pretty pepperminty to me.
It does come with the candy cane button from Just Another Button Company. Your keyword there is peppermint. The sampler.
Ooh.
And these were all donated to us by a very generous viewer, and we so appreciated that when you can...
And you can get some lint too if you want some.
Yeah, that's free. Nutcracker down, but I don't really understand why. Oh no, hang on. All right, we'll just go sampler with this one. This one will go with 8. I don't know. What should we call this one? We'll call it Rebel. If you are interested in stitching Rebel's sampler, it's an antique Venetian English sampler. Colleen charted this for us, and so we want to give that away. And last but not least, shopping.
These are really cute.
These are so cute. So if you want to stitch this little lady up.
And who is this by?
Emerson. I don't know. A very generous viewer. She gave us these. She gave us the Mirabilias. And
they're just fun.
They're just adorable. But we didn't want to... I would keep them all if I thought I could get them all stitched in my lifetime, but I can't, so I want to share them.
Do you want these separately?
No, you can just, because I just brought them over in one bag. All right, so our wheel today, because I wasn't prepared to, so I spun it last night for us, is holiday shopping. How do you holiday shop? Nancy, how do you holiday shop?
Amazon.
I like to shop local.
I do like to shop local, but we don't have a ton of shopping here. Like, we have a little cross-stitch store. We have, we don't have a ton of boutiques. We have, like, maybe 2 or 3. And they're for the younger crowd. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But.
So we have quite a few boutiques up in Sheridan. But we don't have the big box stores. We have boutiques. And I love that. But I like to go into them and shop. I mean, I work at one. It's like a gift store. I love it. She just buys all types of things. My boss is great. I don't know how she does it. But I like to shop in stores like that. Little mom and pop stores. Our downtown Sheridan has a great shops on Main Street, and then we're just a little north of that. So I like to find my gifts that way. And I like to think about the person I'm buying. Uh-oh, we got a funny. Oh,
see that shirt right there?
Look at that shirt.
Same one I'm wearing today.
Look at that.
I'm like, I've seen that shirt before.
So,
I don't like to shop.
That's fair. I like to shop when I'm in the mood. So I guess what I would ask, if you could tell us how you do your holiday shopping, or if there's this perfect store, or if you're an Etsy shopper, or big box, or Amazon, because Amazon does work. And we would love to know that. So for Christmas, what are our plans? I think Nancy's coming up. I'm going to have 5 dogs at my house.
4 of them are big dogs.
4 of them are big dogs, and I'm excited.
And one of them's Mater size dog.
Yeah, so we'll have 4 labs, and what is it?
He's one of those little dogs, like a Shih Tzu, maybe?
Is he a Shih Tzu?
I don't know. He's
don't know.
not a Yorkie, but he's one of those little dogs you have to get groomed.
Yes, he does have to get groomed. He's adorable. So they're all going to come hang out at my house for about a week and a half when my brother works, and my sister-in-law, our sister-in-law, and our niece go to Florida. So we're super excited to get to have them, and we'll get to see our brother for a couple days. But we're going to do Christmas at my house since I've got all the crazy going on. And
most of my family will be working, so it'll just be McKenna and I go running up there, and my mom. We'll bring our mom too. And then I'm going to have Christmas, like an early Christmas, because my husband and my oldest daughter, are both working. So we're going to have an early Christmas with his side of the family. And my brother-in-law's a rancher, so I mean, he can't get away for very long. So
perfect. All right. Well, we will hopefully bump into some of you on 12 by 12 Zooms. I know bunch of people are trying to host them, so we'll probably hang out on all of them. We're going to hang out in our jammies and stitch for 12 hours. Nancy might make it 4.
I made it last year.
You did. I was surprised as heck too. But she did come because I had to work because it was a Saturday and I worked Saturday.
I sold a pair of earrings.
She's working in the store. My boss was so cute. She's like, "Do I need to pay her?" I was like, "No," because we had a slow day. We probably had 4 customers the whole day. So I was just like, "No." So, all right. So we wish.
Maybe she should have asked me that question.
No, because we were there not working.
We weren't working. Not too hard.
Nope. But we wish all of you a happy holiday season. We know that some of our friends are celebrating Hanukkah.
Yes.
Some of you are not at Christmas. We also know times can be tough. So we ask that you make the most of it. Enjoy what you can.
Give yourself grace.
Give yourself the grace. You don't have to have your house completely decorated. One year I had 3 trees up in my house and 7 decorations on the 3 trees. I mean, 7 decorations total between the 3 trees. This year I did a little better, but just, give yourself that grace and find the peace in the day. I was really upset that we didn't get to come over on Thanksgiving. I was really upset. And my sister reminded me that the important thing is everyone is safe. I didn't like it, but she was right.
I didn't have any turkey.
Oh, we didn't have any sides. That's what it was.
It was quite a memory. Like, what'd you have for Thanksgiving? Potatoes.
What do you have? Turkey. I wanted the side. She wanted the turkey. There we are. So, all right. From both of us to you, we wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And we will see you New Year's. All right.
Hey, go straighten someone's crown.
Yes. Oh, look at Mater totally. Yes, baby. Straighten someone's crown. All right. I can't hit the button.
You are in my house, and this is my only Christmas tree. It's a Grinch tree. This is Dolly. This was a gift a friend gave me, and I haven't found a spot for it just yet. If you get seasick, look away. This is the only Christmas decorating I've done so far, or not decorating. This is the only Christmas thing that I have made. It's really good caramel popcorn. I'm gonna crunch it in your ear. This is my formal Christmas wall. That's my work basket, and that's my my knitting. All the artwork is done by me on here. This is the reindeer Emma made me. It's right there. We'll be moving again. Oh, my decorations are knocked down. every year I buy a piece of Grinch something. I have Grinch up here. This is a Grinch work done by me. We did it with some friends, and Emma has hers, and I'm throwing shadow. I don't know if that's any better. And that's my house for Christmas. Now Jenny's a lot better, a lot more artsy-fartsier than I am. But here's my simple house. Oh, I forgot my tray. It's also Grinch. Boy, you guys can see that. Here's our candy. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I'm back. I also made this Grinch quilt. Of course, it's full-sized. And my Grinch pillow.
Good morning. I thought I'd bring you through the house just to give you a peek at some of the Christmas decorations. I guess what I really like to do is just show off Mom's work. Go slow. This one is a Santa stitch of Mom's. I just don't have a theme. I just like to collect and put things out that make me happy. Look at the backyard and our mountains. We live in a old 3-room schoolhouse that's been converted. That was my mom's Christmas tree. She gave it to us. I like to put it up. Makes me happy. My kitchen where Steve makes the coffee and most of our dinners. That's the doorway to the basement where my husband's currently working. So I'll probably just take a few stills from there. My mom's Santas. Our new Christmas tree that I decorated with intention, as my husband likes to say. That's a dog blanket on the couch because that's where usually our #1 dog likes to sleep. My stitchy spot. Those are quilts made by myself and my sister. The dog kennel that Walker has chewed through twice. My grandfather's rocker. The quilt for that one is yet to be quilted, but it is sandwiched. You know, it's a start. So I love Santa. Mom did this one. Ashley, Kathy's daughter from Two Needles Pulling Thread, gave me that stitch last year. It's super special in my heart. This is our front door. They're huge. Just a little bit, but this is what I love about our house right here. These, sorry if you're seasick, hold on. These are the original schoolroom doors, schoolhouse doors. That was just an entryway they added a door onto for us. So I collect my Christmas cards. Down to the stitchy room. I have a big family portrait that I've ordered that has not come in, but it'll go right there. Eventually, it'll get done. I still haven't ordered Drew's senior pictures. He's in his sophomore year of college. Our guest bath gets a few snowmen in it. The hallway to where all the magic happens. Dan's room is over here. This is where it's our bedroom. Just a few hints of Christmas in there. The laundry room where I didn't do a whole lot this year. Some random sock that I have to find the match to. Stacy from Thread Thy Needle Stitchery stitched that for me last year. That's Mom's stitching. That's a Drew padding as a child because he had to be a shepherd. He did not like it. He was very angry for a kid. And this is my room. Let me just pop over here and show you where all the magic happened last night. Kathy drew my name this year, and I was the recipient of that beautiful stitch. I got this antiquing with Shelly from Antique Needleworkers. Isn't she beautiful? Oh man, it's one of Mom's stitches. And if I'm going to pan this way, I'll try to go really slow so no one gets too seasick. Nancy did that for me. And this is just where I create. I will pop downstairs, take a couple snaps and add it on the bottom of this. Since Steve's working in a meeting, I don't want to disturb him. So we just, like I said in the video, we do it for us, but it's sometimes hard. But Merry Christmas. Thank you for sharing and spending time with us.
Nice.
That's what I do.
All right, until next time.
Until next time, happy stitching.